What's happening, everybody? It's your main man, Bo Pickens. Corey, holla at me. How y'all doing? Like, subscribe, comment. Always willing to talk with others. But tonight's video is basically going to be about how do you know if you have a true friend. A true friend. Now, not someone that y'all been friends, because you can be friends with somebody for 10, 15, 20 years and they not your true friend. They can just be there for along for the ride. You know what I'm saying? That can go in turn and you could just be along there along for the ride with them. But having a true friend now, me personally, I've had two groups of friends pretty much my whole life. I'm 37 years old. I've only had two groups of friends my whole life. In high school, I hung with pretty much three or four dudes. Um, One was named Derek, one was named Will, another guy, named Philly, and there was another guy. Actually, his name was Corey too. And so those were the guys I hung with, and we pretty much had it understood that we had each other's backs. I mean, I can recall one instance where one of the guys they folded on me. We're not gonna go into that. That's another rabbit hole. But we were in a situation and basically he folded on me, and so. But other than that, I mean, we pretty much stood our ground with each other, and we would always stand our ground for each other. And this is what I loved about those guys. And this was when we were a little younger. We were in our actually we started out hanging together in high school. Actually, a couple of the guys I grew up went to elementary with. Still talk to him today. We may not be able to hang out as much, but we still talk. But these guys here, they were solid guys. Their parents raised them up to be genuine people. You know what I mean? And we would always have one another's backs. I mean, it would be times it's four or five of us, maybe four of us. Most likely it was four of us. And we may have $10 between us. But you better believe everybody is about to eat good. Everybody. It was a chicken spot we used to go to. I can't even remember the name of it. Over off of what was that? Camp Wisdom and no, I'm sorry, not Camp Wisdom. Off of Polk and Wheatland. Polk and Wheatland. It was a chicken spot. They had I think it was a leg and a thigh for 89 cents for a two-piece chicken. We finna go load up on two-piece chicken, and everybody eating good. And it was never really any backbiting or talking down on one another. We never did that. And if we did have a beef between, if we did have an argument, we were young enough. What we did, we actually went out and bought two pair of gloves. Went to Walmart, bought two pairs of gloves. And that was our way of, okay, you mad at me, I'm mad at you. Let's get it out. We're gonna go get in the gloves. Now, mind you, once we put these gloves on, now we're not trying to kill each other because we're friends, but you know, you finna feel this pounding that I'm giving you, or whatever I may get, yeah, I'm gonna feel that too. And those were some solid guys, and that's how we always, I guess you would say, handled our disagreements. And if one needed something and the other one had it, it wasn't even really a matter of asking. It was hey bro, I see you need this. I got you. All and it was reciprocated amongst everyone, and we all had that. And then I'm gonna fast forward a little bit. Let's move forward to the friends that I have now. Once again, it's let me see. We got my partner Trav, got my partner Swiss, got my kinfolk Bree, my other kinfolk, my partner DC, and that's pretty much five of us, six of us at the most. that's the circle. That's the love. And these guys is what my cousin. We've been, we not blood, but we've been together since we were 2 years old, shitting in the tub together. You know what I'm saying? 1 years old. Actually, a baby probably for me. I was probably one. He was maybe three. And my partner Trav, he's been. We've been hanging together about 15 years, maybe 13, 14 years. And this guy, man, I've watched him grow so much from just. I watched all of them grow, and we've always had that tight knit group. And we always, because all of us are about showing love. And let's get back to the how do you know you have a true friend, which I'm trying to put all this together with just giving you some background on myself. So I guess you can understand where I'm coming from. Once again, all of my friends, we have been there for one another. It wasn't about because of what you had or what I had or what can I gain from you, what can you gain from me. That was never the intention amongst any of us. It was always about, hey, I like that guy. He's a nice guy. You know what? We're going to be friends. We're going to grow older. We're going to understand. And I'm not saying we didn't have disputes, because everyone has disputes. But to know that you have a good friend is someone that you can call when you down in the dirt. And you know, even if you can't get in contact with that person right then, but you know that person gonna be there for you once they find out what's going on. And they gonna be there in your corner ready to help you in any way that they can. And it's not always monetary. And see, people tend to base friendships off what you do for me, what I do for you, monetarily wise. It ain't always about that. One of my friends, he gave me a place to lay my head when I didn't have anywhere to lay my head. And things like that. Being able to go to a friend's house and say, hey man, I'm hungry. I have no money. And all he say is, oh boom, it's there it is for you. Go grab you something out the kitchen, or let's run to the store. Or just being able to do that for the other person. They call you, hey man, say, bro, I'm hungry. I ain't got nothing. I'm trying to, I just, enough said. And all of my friends know I was always the guy. We're all that guy. If we got it, once again, if we got it and we know you need it, it's nothing. That's when you know you got a true friend. When somebody, even when they recognize the need and they give you what you need without any repercussions behind it, without any, oh well, I did this for you, I did that for you. When they do it out of pure love, that's when you know you have a true friend. When they're doing things out of pure love, not for a gain from you, not for a gain for them. It's doing it because they love you. For genuinely for who you are. And my friends, like I say, we've been 13, 15, 20, 30 years. So, we know each other. We literally know each other. And when you begin to know a person and you can say, I genuinely love this person, you are willing, if you have it to give. And even if you may not even have it to give. And see, that's when your real blessings come in, when you give it and you don't have to give. But that's another story. But when you know you have a true friend, when they are willing to give and they already recognize the need and they are answering the need before you could even ask, because it takes courage to even ask a friend, just, hey man, can I? And that's just me being a man. I'm sorry, maybe that's just my pride. But that's when you know you have a true friend. When they do things for you out of love, and it's nothing behind it. It's nothing behind it. It's just love. It's, hey, I see that you need this. God put it in my heart or on my mind to give you this. I mean, ain't really nothing else I can say. I mean, because that's how me and my friends are. If we know one needs it, we hey, boom. And if we ain't got it, I mean, sometimes you don't have it. That doesn't make you a friend. But that's when you kick in and you listen. You listen. Because you may not be able to help the situation, but you can always listen. You can always listen. And sometimes a lot of times, that's what people need. Somebody just to listen to them. Just to listen to them. Just to listen to them. A good friend, a listener. A listener. Listening without bashing. That's what it's about. Listening without bashing. But anyway, man, y'all have a good night. I'm gonna salute. Ooh, I saluted with the wrong hand. Good night. You love y'all, man.